Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise with the Texas Longhorns. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top 5 showdown, both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense making their way on the field to open this game. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmares.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is that's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Back to throw. It's Beck. Defense is coming after him. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who could be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. Really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And he drops back in the gun. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And it's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Second and long now at the 17. Scanning the field. It's back. Throws to the tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll run it from the gun. Great cut there. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's ETN. Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good.
That makes the score Georgia 7.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 92 set to advance on the football. Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. It's third down for the offense. Looking to throw. It's yours. The pass rush closing in. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. Longhorns will line up to boot it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. And it'll bring up second down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this time it's complete. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the handoff. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Keeping it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Dropping back. It's yours. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. We make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. And Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Helm. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a real...
And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. He shreds the tackle. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Beck. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And this pass is on target. Caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And in first down, they go right back to him. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
On the ground, it's Robinson. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
With the catch, it's Bell. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Oh, a reverse. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. In the red area, it's Etienne. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. 2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Beck. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. Egregious roughing the passer call. Automatic first down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay. The Dogs will line up here on first down and goal. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw. It's Ewers. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. Breaking free at the 35. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Punt over the middle. It's Bolden. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Off target and incomplete. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments and try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Back to pass. It's yours. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's an important first down on that running play. The back's got it again. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Back to throw. It's Speck. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return. A pick sets up the offense at the 49.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to find some room. It's Baxter. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air. It's Beck. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks free. He's going to pull it down and run.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. And the first play of the final quarter will be a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Texas.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Bolden. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Tight end makes the grab. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Makes the grab. It's Murasek. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Coming up, second down and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And this one is getting ugly.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. To the air, it's yours. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the brings it in and then gets out of bounds.
Caught over the middle. It's Helm. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that.
And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Georgia 38, Texas.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 92, set to kick it away. Texas.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Baxter. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds.
And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Texas. This quarterback on fire today.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Beck. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They pick up the first on the ground. He is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a spin move to extend the play, pick up a few extra yards.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Breaking free at the 35. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Well, Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.